Hi, and hello guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Cynthia and I love to crochet. For my returning subscribers, hello, how are you? So if you do follow me on Instagram already, then you know I had a naming competition for my sweet little warthog. If you guys have not seen this adorable little warthog, this little face, I would give this warthog the world. Like he's just so cute. So you guys helped me pick a name for him. His name is Walter, and Walter's crochet pattern is currently available in my Etsy shop. I have made another version of him that is different colors that my daughter chose. It's in my shorts and it's in my Instagram as well. My daughter currently has hers with her, so I can't show you it. I love the color she chose though. It was like a periwinkle body, mint hooves and hair, and then like orange for the snout and the inner ears. It's a very cool looking warthog. So I was like, wow, you picked some good colors, kid. So yeah, his pattern is currently available in my Etsy shop. I just listed it today, so it's fresh out of the computer. Also recently I've been sharing a lot more how-to tutorials when it comes to specific stitches. So I have recently showed you guys how to do a magic circle, and I have also shown you guys how to do an invisible decrease. Now these are two stitches that I use quite often, especially when I'm doing my amigurumi, so I really wanted to get those out there. That way if you guys are creating one of my patterns, you know exactly how to create these stitches. So I do have a tutorial on my Instagram channel on how to do a crocheted eye. For me, they end up being, you know, pretty big. Let me get you something that has the crocheted eyes. And you cannot argue with me that it is not so much cuter. Look at her little face. So the crocheted eyes, they just add so much more personality to your dolls rather than the safety eyes. Like, I love the safety eyes. I love the big glittery eyes. I love them. I've recently seen some people who use like felts to create eyes, which I think is a genius idea because you can get a more clean-cut version of an eye. You can do whatever style eye you want, like any eye you want. So I am definitely more of a fan of just hand making eyes than using safety eyes. Like I said, don't come at me. But yeah, she's entirely squishy. Like, all of her is just one big squishy stress ball, and she's great for little kids. You can throw her in the washing machine. You don't have to worry about like the eyes popping off or a choking hazard. Like, she's good. You could do whatever you want with this sweet little girl, and she's good. And look at the hair. That hair is so fun. It's like a fidget toy. But anyways, her pattern is available in my Etsy shop as well. My advice, if you want to learn how to like create your own patterns, because when I started, I didn't even know how to read a pattern. All the abbreviations and all the different types of stitches you can do, and like how the stitches work together, was the most confusing thing I think I have ever tried to figure out on my own. So the best way that I learned how to create my own patterns is actually going online and looking for patterns that I wanted to create. There are many free patterns that you can choose from, and a lot of the free patterns are really great, but I personally prefer to actually purchase patterns from creators. It is a way that you can support a content creator, especially because when you are selling a physical item, they tend to be a lot more expensive than if you just sell the pattern. So I'm very happy to sell you the pattern, and then now you have this pattern. You can make as many of this, let's say warthog, as you want, and sell it at your own markets and make money from the actual physical product yourself. But I appreciate the fact that you took the time to go through my shop and actually purchase a pattern from me. Now, patterns can range in price from like $1 to $30. It's really up to the creator themselves, how much time went into the actual pattern, how long it took them to like take all the pictures. And keep in mind, they are creating the pattern first, and there's lots of faults and frogging going through it, and then creating the pattern at least 2 or 3 more times to make sure that the pattern is working properly. And then they offer pattern testers a chance to get that pattern for free, and in turn you guys just advertise for us, and it's a huge help. It's a big thank you to just get our pattern out there. And like I said, if you pattern test, you end up getting that pattern for free anyways. So definitely look into your favorite creators and see what kind of patterns they are they're offering and if they offer any kind of pattern testing programs. So I know a lot of people will do pattern testing for their Patreon people. I myself post pattern testers needed on my Instagram. More often than not though, I just kind of remake them myself. But it is good to get that secondhand opinion, especially if the other person is a beginner. It's nice to just see where something needs to be a little bit more clear. One thing also that really helps if you are creating your own pattern is to try and post pictures or like put pictures beside each piece just to make it a little bit more clear on what you are trying to say. Because obviously in a PDF format you can't put a video, so add as many pictures as you can. This was something that I never did when I first started with my crochet patterns, so some of my patterns unfortunately don't have pictures, but I am going to be reproducing them and adding pictures to them as well. It's just because I would make the thing and I would write out my pattern and completely forget to take pictures while I was doing it, and I just had no time to remake it again and take pictures. So I'm definitely trying to like schedule out my days and like my content creations a little bit better so that when I'm making a pattern I'm taking pictures as I go, and then if I needed to like frog or recorrect, then I'm also fixing that and taking a picture of it. So my patterns starting now are going to be having these pictures to help. I also just wanted to share with you guys one of the patterns that I recently purchased and then created. This pattern is by Crochet by Jenna, and it is a sweet little cow. So her cows are so cute, and she uses plush yarn, which is something that I don't use, and I was very curious to see how like her plushy version of this cow is maybe like this big. So I was just curious the difference in acrylic yarn, and so I made the cow. It's so cute. This is the sweetest little cow I think I have ever made. I love it. The pattern was super easy to follow. She included a whole bunch of like instructional pictures as well, and it was definitely a great pattern to do. I've never done a cow, so this was great. And the best part of it is that I now learned how to like make this style of ear and how to make these little horns and how to make it. I believe this was somewhat of a no-sew. I think except for the horns, it was more or less a no-sew pattern. And I learned how to like, you know, connect legs to the body, and it just really helped me grasp a different concept with patterns, because I had never done these kinds of ears, you know, I had never included horns in anything. So it helped me up my knowledge and learn how to now produce a pattern that might have these style of ears. So it's a great way to learn. Support your creators that you like. We definitely appreciate it. We put a lot of hard work into the patterns that we make, and please always credit the maker. Like let's say you wanted to make a cow, and I'm gonna make a cow that's similar to this, but I changed the style of ears. I'm still crediting this cow to the original creator, which was Crochet by Jenna, and I'll say, you know what, but I just updated this style of ear instead. I am not claiming this pattern as my own, nor will I post a pattern or her pattern with just changed ears. If anything, I might just post my ear pattern and then be like, make sure you get the Crochet by Jenna cow, and then if you want the alternative you can add my ears, you know. So always please make sure that you tag and share that creator. So this video ended up going a little bit longer than I anticipated. I thought it was going to be a short one, but apparently not. Just ideas came to me as I went. So yes, thank you for visiting my channel. I hope that I will see you guys again with a brand new video. If you have any video ideas that you are thinking of, please just leave them in the comments below, and I will do my best to create a video on that topic. Until the next time, happy crochet.